Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu and today I'm doing my Project Pan 2025 introduction. My first, no updates, it's just what I'm introducing into the project. I'm excited to have a refresh of products. Some things are trickling over, like my DIY face palette I always have in rotation. When I finish one item, I take one out. I'll kind of show you, they're all individuals. We've got a full face essentially. I don't really do skincare or anything else. I do a bit of fragrance, but I don't do skincare because I kind of use those one by one anyway. I don't feel like I need to pan those. But let's get straight into it. I don't think I've picked any fragrance. I do have these two that I'm actually trying to finish, but I think they'll be done. So I'm gonna introduce the DS & Durga Rose Atlantic, one of my favorite fragrances. So there's just a little bit left there. So if I've just got these three little bits left, it's gonna just open some space up for me. I am a fragrance lover and I work in fragrance. So this top shelf here is all fragrance, as you can see. So I'd rather just kind of get through the ones that I have just a little bit left. So I'm going to add those into the project. And let's go straight into everything else. I kind of already showed you my DIY palette. So this was in last year, but we have some differences. So these two are eyeshadows. That's what I'm wearing today on my eyes. These two just here. This is Chantecaille, Sesame and Coriander eyeshadows. This is the Chantecaille blush in Emotion. I'm not wearing that today. I've gone for more of a cooler tone look, but I've been wearing this one a lot in summer. So these I'm going to carry over because I'd like to finish these this year. Last year I wanted to hit pan. I've done that. This year I want to finish them, and I think that I can. These definitely, this will probably take a bit longer because it's a blush. These eyeshadows I just keep in because they're good for every day. I don't really pan eyeshadows, but I like having these things that I can just reach for on a daily basis. That is super easy, and I've got warm tones and cool tones here. And then this was already in the project. This is from a Too Faced holiday collection, and so is this. So I've added this one in. This is the bronzer I'm wearing today. This is, I have used this, but I can tell it's going to take me a while because I can feel that it's quite heavily pressed. So these are both from a Too Faced holiday collection. You can kind of see that they were next to each other. And I've popped them out of their cardboard packaging and put them in here. So this, I don't wear highlighter a lot, but I use it on my eyes as well. So that's what we're carrying over. This is the only new item. And quickly, a little update from my finale. There are a few products that I just hadn't finished. This is finished, the Hourglass Illusion. This was finished. I thought I still had all of this, but it doesn't, nothing will go up anymore. So that's done, the Maybelline Perfecta. And then my Maybelline Lifter Gloss is also done. That's as good as I can get. Then lastly, we have my full face. So I've got a few products here. I always start strong, and then if things don't work for me, we can alternate. I will start with primer. This one is the One Size Secure the Sweat primer, and this is not heavily used, but it's summertime here in Australia. I'm using it today, and it's a really good summer primer. So I'd really like to get as much use out of this as I can before winter comes, because I am an oily person. It's going to be like 34 degrees today, so this is the perfect time to wear it. So this one I'm going to use as much as I can. I don't know if I'll finish it. This is a big tube, but I'm going to see how much I can use, because I think this will be something that I'll happily use every day. I do have, if I want more hydration, just a little tiny, there's only a little bit left, but I want to finish it, get it out. The Nude by Nature Perfecting Primer Smooth and Nourish. This just feels like a really nice base for foundation. This is like a really good, it is hydrating, but it feels really smoothing as well. So I've added those two in as my two primers. I haven't weighed them yet, but I feel like I don't really need to. I don't love weighing things. I think if I can do more visual, I prefer that. This one, when it gets lower, I can, because it's that aluminium, I can press it down, and we'll have that as a visual. For my foundation, I have one foundation. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation in 2 Neutral. This is very yellow for a neutral though. This will be good for me right now in summer. That's why I've introduced it. It's a kind of product that I like using in summer. It's a very light, kind of light to medium coverage foundation. And it's better for me in summer. I can't wear this in winter. So this for me right now is good. I'm not wearing this today though, but I will be. This I'm going to use as much as I can because I know I'm not going to be able to wear this in winter unless I mix it with something else. My concealer is actually quite light. I'm wearing it today, but it blends really well, so it's okay. This is the Kosas Revealer Concealer in 1N. I need to use it. These concealers don't last long because they're clean, and I can see that I've used a bit of it. I think I'm more than halfway, so I feel like this is one I just want to really finish up before it goes bad. So that, I've already finished one of these before, so this is my second one. I love this product, and I think it's going to pair really well with this. See how much lighter this is, but it blends nicely, so it should be alright. Let's do my powder. I have put in one powder. This is the Ulta 3 Second Skin Press Powder. I've used this a lot, but it's a very big powder. So there was an embossing on it. You can kind of see it had like a squiggle. So most of that is gone. There we go, you can kind of see. And you can see I've got a dip there. So my goal is to number one hit pan and then see how I go, because this is a large pan of powder, but it is a good powder. I do quite like it, and I've had it for a while, so I just want to kind of use that one, and I think that's a really good everyday kind of powder. Bronzer, I have two. I'll put both in, but I think I'll be focusing more on this one. This is the MCO Beauty Instant Contour Beauty Wand. I feel like I'm not far off finishing this. The problem is, look how gross. The sponge literally disintegrated, so I've pulled that off and I'm just putting it on the back of my hand. I need to lock that though. That's not good. I don't think I'm far off finishing this. So I really just want to put this in and finish it, and then I'll probably focus more in the winter time. This is good for summer. This one's good for winter. The Huda Beauty Tan Tour. I've had this for a long time. So there is a dip in it, but I'd really like to hit pan and then kind of evaluate from there. So my goal right now is to hit pan. This is the fair shade, because this is very pigmented. It's one of those products that takes a long time to use, but I've had it for a really long time. And I would like to use it because I like the product, but I don't reach for it because of the bulky packaging. I reach for more things like this. So I'm going to focus on this first. I'll still use this, but I think I'll finish this organically quicker. So I've got two of those, and then the bronzer is the one in the DIY palette. I don't have a single bronzer. In saying that, I do have my contour from last year still here. This is doing really well. So I finished these last year, my project pan, but I want to finish this one, and it's really opening up even more. So I use this daily. I use it generally just here and a little bit on the sides of my nose, and it just gives a little bit of shaping to my baby face. So I really want to finish this year, which I think I will, because I've gotten to that point now where it's getting really thin. So I'm going to keep this one in because I want to finish this whole palette. I don't want to put it back. But I have other palettes. I'm going to see how I go with this face palette. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Jewel Pop Face and Eye Palette. I don't know how I'm going to go with this. We're going to see. I'm going to test the waters with this one. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this. This is the Sculpting Medium, but this would be more of a bronzer for me because it's in the medium shade. Blush, a very nice neutral blush. And these eyeshadows, I'm not even going to bother with these two because I'm not a fan of these two. But these four, I'm going to see how I go because I really like these four here. They're all shimmers, and then that's like a bone matte color. So I'm not going to regard these two because I just know I'm not a fan. If I use them, I use them, but I don't plan on panning them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 8. I'm going to see how I go with this, see if I reach for it. I'm not sure how I'm going to go with this because I've also got this. That's what I do at the beginning of my projects. I kind of like see how I'm going to go. So this is a Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo Cream Blush and Highlighter. I've had this for a while, but I really like it. And the thing is, and I'm sure you guys agree, face palettes often get neglected. I love face palettes. And why I don't reach for them, I can't tell you. I can't tell you why. So I want to use this project as a reason to reach for these products. So I love this blush and I love this highlighter. So I'm going to put this in too. These two I'm going to vibe and see what I prefer. But I was kind of thinking of this as being more of like a blush pan. than a highlight pan. So this will be more of the focus than this one for sure, because like I said before, highlight is not something I wear all the time, but if I wear that, I'll probably pair it with this because I've got it in front of me. So we're going to see how we go with those. I forgot I had another primer. This is more hydrating, which I'll probably use once I finish this one, but I'm going to put it in now. This is the Fourth Ray Strawberry Face Milk. I have another one of these and I love these products. These are the minis in the strawberry. So I have used a little bit of it. I'll have everything marked before next update. I've just got to go to work, so I don't really have time to do all of those little extra things. But you can see it has been used, but I want to finish this. Like I said before, things are getting older. I want to use them and I want to enjoy them. Then I have this Emco Beauty Cheek and Lip Tint in Tango. I've had this for a while, but I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. It'll actually pair really well with this blush. It'll pair well with this blush and even this blush topper that I'm going to introduce. They'll all kind of complement one another, so I'm hoping I can layer them. But this is the kind of product I use for my light makeup days, so this is really, really pretty. She's Out. It's a really nice color. It suits me really well. I've used it a lot, so I'm hoping that it won't take me too long to finish, but you never really know, do you? Because you use such a tiny amount. But I love this product and it's getting older, so it's a good reason to use it up. And then the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized in Chiffon. Now this has been I've hit pan on this. That's better English. I want to see how I go with this because it's a stunning product, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And I think it would layer well, like I said. Even just these two together would look really pretty together. So I want to see how far I can go with that. Because it's one of those products I only reach for if it's in front of me. I don't usually pick it out because it is very lightly pigmented, so it is a blush topper. And then I have one brow product. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I think it's the shade Taupe. I just want to finish it. I've had it for too long. Actually, I'm not wearing anything on the top. Let me do this right now. It's a nice product. I tend to go for clear, and this one's tinted. So I just want to finish it because it's been sitting there. It's not a bad product. I do like it, but I do want to finish it. So let's put this one in. Beautiful. And then I have one mascara, the Cully Ray Come Hell or High Water. This is a tubing mascara. I keep saying I'm going to finish it and I don't. So I'm going to finish this. It needs to be finished. And I really need to rotate through my mascaras this year. That's going to be a big one for me. I've almost finished another one. I've been focusing on the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye. That's what I'm wearing today. So I am trying to finish up a few, but this is one that I want to also finish. Then the rest is lip products. So I have one lip liner. My favorite lip liner is the Kevyn Aucoin Unforgettable Lip Definer in Divine. This is a cooler tone. Beautiful. I highly recommend these lip liners. They come with a brush I don't really use, but last year I was focusing. I found my Charlotte Tilbury. This is how far I got with my Charlotte Tilbury. So I used a lot of it. I still use it. I'm wearing it today. But this is more of a pinky neutral. This one is a little bit more cooler toned. So this is going to be my focus for this year. I like to put in my favorite lip liners because I use the same one every day. So I don't want it to be one that I don't really like. I want it to be one that I love. And like a lip liner like this takes a whole year to use anyway. So that's going in as well. Then I have one lipstick. This is the Bite Beauty, which no longer exists, but it's one of my favorite lipsticks. So I want to put it in to use. This is the Buttercream lipstick in Heather. So the packaging is just horrific. I hate it. I need to get some eucalyptus oil on it. But this shade is like my perfect nude, but with a bit of color. I love this so much. It's like a neutral, I don't know what you call that. Anyway, I love it. I've actually used it a lot. And these were the lipstick that were cut, so they're straight. And it's just the most perfect formula. It's such a shame this company went under because their lipstick's quality was really amazing. So I really want to finish this, and I think I can because I love this so much. It just doesn't exist. It's getting old and I want to use it up. I have one exfoliating lip balm. It looks disgusting. It's from Glow Recipe. I think they discontinued these. This was the blueberry, and they've got AHA in them, so they're exfoliating lip balm. Very pretty. It's got a tint to it though, so I can't really wear it to bed. The Lip Pop, that's what it's called. So I want to use that up just like around the house. And then I have two lip glosses. One I'm wearing today. This is the By Beauty Bay lip gloss in Candy. It's one of my favorite lip glosses, but By Beauty Bay, it's not really popular in Australia. So I've used this a lot though. I can see I'm probably halfway. I don't think you can tell, but I can see that there's a lot of gappage in there. So this will probably go first because I love it so much. And just with a lip liner, it's just perfect. And then the other lip gloss is the e.l.f. lip lacquer, which I've also used quite a bit because I love these products. Love Bite Bouche d'Amour. So this one is still, it'll actually pair really nicely with this lip liner. It's like it's got a bit of color to it, but it's still a sheer lip gloss with multicolored shimmer in it. It's stunning. I love it. So that's my lip products, and that is actually everything. It's quite a lot to start with, but I think there's a few products that I can really make a decent dent in by next update. I'm really excited for this year to have some new products. I think it's always exciting to start the new year fresh, and I just want to enjoy my makeup. I haven't been buying as much this year, last year, and I think that will continue. I just don't have that desire because I have so much. I'm pretty content. So I think this year will just be a focus on using what I have and enjoying it. So I really hope you enjoy it with me. Subscribe if you are new to my channel. Like this video if you did enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.